Do that one dance, baby. That one dance.
Well, we're going to talk about speech act. What is speech act? Speech act is an action performed via utterance. According to Austin 1962, speech acts are speakers' utterance which convey meaning and make listener do specific things. So, when you say something, actually you perform. Actually you perform an action. When, for instance, when you greet someone, when you wanna thank someone, and when you wanna inform someone, so that is speech act. Another example is, I am hungry. So this sentence express a hunger and also express something to eat. So she asks something to eat, or he, she, or they ask something to eat. Another example, I will wake up early tomorrow morning. So this is speech act. Because why? Because she or he promised something. She promised to do something tomorrow. So this is speech act. Remember, speech act is an action performed via utterance. Speech event. Alright, what is speech event? Okay, simply I can say that speech event is the condition around utterance which affected to the meaning. For instance, the air conditioner is cooled. Okay, when it is in a summer season or in a hot condition, means that you really like it and you enjoy with the air conditioner on. Yes, and how happy you are in that moment. Okay, but if you say the air conditioner is cooled and it is in a winter season or in a cold condition, means that you don't really like the air conditioner on, or you uncomfortable with the air conditioner on because you feel freezing or you feel really cold over there, like that. So I can conclude that the same utterance with the different condition, it will produce the different meaning. Okay. Next is about types of speech act. Speech act consists of three types. First is locutionary act, second is illusionary act, and the third is perlocutionary act. Okay, let us discuss about this. First, locutionary act. Locutionary act is more like what you say is an action, so you have no hidden meaning. And illusionary act is what you mean by saying something. For instance, you say, "Oh, it's hot here." So, by saying this sentence, you mean or you ask to or you intend to someone to do something like turn on the air conditioner, to open the window, or open the door, like that. And perlocutionary act is meant here the effect of what the hearer is performing. Like when you say it's hot here, and the hearer will do something like open the window, turn on the air conditioner, or open the door, like that. So it's more like what the hearer will do, like that. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Aida Nur Pratiwi as the second speaker. I'd like to continue for the explanation about Elocutionary Act. We have already heard from the first speaker about Elocutionary Act. It means that the purpose or communicative force of speaker to the listener or hearer. So, how can the speaker assume that intended elocutionary forces will be recognized by the hearer or listener? Jadi bagaimana sih sang speaker itu berasumsi atau tahu bahwa listener or hearer mengerti atas maksud apa yang speaker ucapkan? Here we go. There are two cases about that. The first is I fits and the second is felicity condition. Let me tell you one by one. Start from I fits. I fits means that elocutionary force indicating devices. For the example, there are two people having conversation like A and B. A said to B such as, "I apologize for my mistake." The word apologize is a verb, so it can explicit an allocutionary act of the speaker, so that the listener or the hearer can understand what the speaker is saying. Jadi, kata apologize yang diucapkan oleh speaker itu akan membuat si listener or the hearer paham bahwa tujuan yang diucapkan oleh sang speaker tersebut adalah permintaan maaf. And the second is about felicity condition. It means that appropriate condition. Jadi, the speaker can assume that when is the right time for having like apologize to someone else, giving appreciate to someone else, and etc. For felicity condition or appropriate condition, we have 5 classes. The first is general condition, the second content condition, the third preparatory conditions, the fourth sincerity condition, and the last is essential condition. So for each explanation will be delivered by next speaker.
Next we're going to talk about felicity condition into 5 classes. The first is general condition, preparatory condition, content condition, sincerity condition, and the last is essential condition. And here general condition is they can understand the language being used and they are not play acting or being nonsensical. General condition is talk about relates with what they're talking about. I mean, do they understand what the speaker talk about, or they just playing and acting or not? For the example, I talk about you are going to jail. Is it true that you're going to jail? While the person speaks to you have no power to take you to the jail, that is. Or I say to you, you're too sick and you're gonna die. Is it true, or I am just playing and acting? Which is, I'm not a doctor and I don't know your condition, and it's just playing and acting. It's just playing and acting, that is. Jadi di sini kecuali memang kondisinya kalian itu adalah jaksa and have a power, benar-benar bisa memenjarakan orang yang kena hukuman itu tadi. So it's not playing and acting anymore. And next it's about content condition. Content condition, appropriate content of an utterance. Jadi di sini content condition it just talk about content, what you're talking about, the content. For the example, you talk about biology. Means the content it's about biology. That is. While preparatory condition is talk about requirement, ya, requirement atau syarat supaya itu bisa disebut dakwaan. Contoh yang pertama tadi. So syarat agar kamu masuk jail, kamu harus melakukan ini untuk dijadikan sebagai terdakwa. Jadi syarat yang memenuhi terjadinya suatu kondisi, kamu akan ditahan. That is preparatory condition. Next, sincerity condition. Sincerity condition di sini adalah talk about kesungguhan, ya, kesungguhan. Ketika jaksa mengucapkan bahwa kamu dihukum 10 tahun. Jadi ada kesungguhan di situ bahwa it's claim that you are, kalau kamu dihukum selama 10 tahun. Seperti itu. And the last is talk about essential condition. Essential condition di sini adalah changing of state. Dari contoh yang pertama tadi, mulai dari kamu terdakwa menjadi tidak terdakwa, kamu sakit menjadi tidak sakit. And that's all from me. Thank you so much, and it's gonna continue with the next slide. Thank you so much for the chance, and we're going to talk about the speech act classification. There are 5 classification of speech act. we have assertive, directive, emissive, expressive, and declarative. Now let's discuss first about assertive, or we call it representative. The speaker expresses belief about the truth of proposition. Some example of assertive acts are suggesting, putting forward, swearing, boasting, and concluding. Now when we say assertive, that is when you make an assertion, you make a belief, you claim that that is true, and that what you have stated is the truth only, and nothing but the truth. Example: no one makes better fried rice than I do. That is boasting. You would like people to believe the assertion that you are the best maker of fried rice. That is assertive. We're going to discuss about expressive. The speaker expresses his or her feeling or emotional reaction. Some example of expressive acts are thinking, apologizing, welcoming, and deploring. Example: I'm so sorry for not helping you in our group projects and letting you to do all the work. So you are trying to apologize. That is expressive. You express your emotion, or you express or what you're feeling inside. That expressive. Another one example: thank you so much for attending the Zoom class today. I hope you've learned something. That is when you express your gratitude, or your thinking. Those who attending the Zoom class means that you express. Next, we're going to talk about declaration. When we say declaration, this one brings a change in the external situation. Some example of declaration are blessing, firing, baptizing, bidding, passing a sentence, and excommunicating. When you see declaration, that is when you declare something. And once you declare something, that can create a change in the external situation. Example: you are the boss and you have an employee which is not working in a very satisfactory manner. Uh, when you tell that person or employee you are fired, that means that that person is fired, and it means create change to his or her situation. And also it just like change everything, including his life or her life. And another example: when you baptized a baby, a priest will say, I baptize you in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Yes, it's just like you are declaring to change your religion, or this person from now on is a Christian. Or just like in our religion, or just like in our religion, if someone want to change their religion into Muslim, they should try to declare themselves by saying Shahadat. Means that you change, and you change your religion by having, by saying Shahadat. That's all. The declare.
Here, I'm going to continue the explanation about speech act qualification. The fourth is directive. So, what does it mean? What is directive? Directive is speech act that speaker used to get someone else to do something. So, if the speaker said that the hearer must eat, so the hearer eat. Or if the speaker said that you have to sleep, so the hearer or the listener directly sleep. So we can say that it is perintah, ya. For the example, A said to B, you haven't got your breakfast since this morning. You can eat first. The breakfast has been ready. So after hearing the speaker, the hearer directly do what the speaker said to B. So that is directive. Melakukan sesuai perintah. The next is commissive. So what does it mean? What is commissive? Commissive here, commits the speaker to do something in the future, just like planning, vowing, or it can be promising, but for the speaker. Just for the example here, I'm going to study for tomorrow's test. So the speaker promised to himself that he will study about the test tomorrow. Jadi sudah membuat kesepakatan untuk dirinya sendiri. That is commissive. The next slide, it's going to talk about speech event. Here, speech event, there are 4 components of speech event. The first is same purpose of communication. So it means that between the speaker and the hearer, they have same purpose. What they are talking about. Tujuan pembicaraan mereka itu kemana, seperti itu. So that's why the speaker and the hearer connect what they are talking about. And the second is same topic. So the topic, of course, if there are 2 person and they are talking or communicate between A and B, of course they will have same topic in that one. And the third is same participant. Jadi sama ya, partisipan sama, maksudnya dalam golongan yang sama, alurnya kemana, seperti itu. And the next is same language variety. Ini secara general itu the language is same, untuk bahasanya sama, but sometimes even the language is not same, it's okay. The main point, the speaker and the hearer still connect or understand each other. They can communicate in a good way and understand what they are talking about. That's about speech event.